If you're great with people, take note of these 8 people jobs of the future based on the 100 Jobs of the Future report. Some of these jobs are on the rise, but some don't even exist yet. But if you're interested in any of these and get into the game early, you'll surely have a competitive advantage. Machines will be replacing a lot of jobs in the future. But if there's one thing that robots, artificial intelligence, cannot do yet, that is, being human. And that is why jobs that require people skills, the ability to put people at ease, and empathy will be on the rise in the future. Here are the people jobs of the future. Number 1, 100-year counselor. Living to 100 years old will become more common as the average age expectancy continues to increase. As pointed out in the 100-year life, a person born in 2007 will have a 50% probability of living to 104. A child born in 1997 has a 50% chance of reaching 101 or 102, and so on. This development stretches the third phase of our lives, traditionally known as the retirement age. According to the 100 Jobs of the Future report, this third age, which comes after childhood and midlives, could potentially be the best times of our lives.
Virginia, or Ginny as her friends call her, has been lobstering the waters off Rockland on and off for the last 9 decades.
They call me the lobster lady.
She drives her pickup truck to the grocery store almost every day and lobsters 3 times a week.
You just have to, keep going. Otherwise, you wouldn't, you'd be in a wheelchair or something. You wouldn't be able to move it.
The job of the 100-year counselor will be to work with people throughout these stages to make their lives as productive and fulfilling as possible. And the 100-year counselor would advise their clients on how to make use of health technologies, prosthetics, and work together with age transition psychologists to maximize their human potential. Number 2, cyborg psychologist. As crazy as it might sound, soon we will have cyborgs living amongst us, and are likely to become one at some point. In a wider sense, you are already a cyborg, as Elon Musk explains.
We're already a cyborg. It's just that, you have a digital version of yourself or partial version of yourself online in the form of your emails and your social media and all the things that you do. And you have basically superpowers in that with your computer and your phone and the applications that are there.
In a narrower sense, cyborg simply means people who have synthetic organs, robotic limbs, and body implants. That's a person outfitted with anything from artificial heart valves, cochlear implants, or insulin pumps. And the experience of being a cyborg is further enhanced or complicated by augmented reality and virtual reality, depending on how you see it. As it blurs the lines between the physical and the virtual world, people can find it difficult dealing with a highly technologically advanced life and adjusting to the new reality. The cyborg psychologist will make use of therapeutic techniques to help them cope with their new situation. The next one is interesting for those people who are overthinkers, which we almost all are. Number 3, decision support worker. In the future, when trying to make a difficult decision, for example, whether to study at University A or University B, the decision support worker, who is human by the way, will help you to make the best decision. People make 33,500 decisions on average every day. They will be using recommender systems, which are based on algorithms to help them in their decision-making process. But there are limitations to this. Oftentimes, there are problems where there's a lack of data or incorrect data that could result in suboptimal decisions and require some human intervention. That is where the decision support worker steps in to find additional relevant data to help the client arrive at a better decision. In other cases, people simply prefer to work with humans instead of just machines. They'd like someone to actually listen to them.
Answer me, Canner.
By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far, then please let me know by hitting the like button. If you want to support this channel, the best thing that you can do is to leave a comment down below, share this video with a friend, or you could even buy me a coffee. Seriously, coffee is what keeps me alive when making these videos. Number 4, AI educator. Hit the like button if you feel that you can't keep up with all the developments in AI. Luckily, there will be a dedicated job that will take care of this. The AI educator will help people make the most of artificial intelligence. AI will be woven into our daily lives faster than you can imagine, and this is just the start of it. While having robots to assist us might make our lives easier, we also need to be prepared for lots of troubleshooting and frustration. If a chatbot can drive you nuts with its nonsensical answers, imagine how it will be like with household robots. AI educators will teach people how machines learn and adapt. They will teach people how to use their robot, feed it the right data, and how to interact with it to get the answers that they need, and also to get them to do what they need. Number 5, cross-cultural capability facilitators. These are experts who have a deep understanding of different cultures and backgrounds and cultural sensitivities. They will have spent time living with different cultures and likely speak different languages. The cross-cultural capability facilitator will be expert in conflict resolution. They will be crucial in facilitating negotiations and projects in which people from varying cultural backgrounds are involved. This will prevent a project or deal from falling through because of a faux pas. They will also feed their cultural knowledge and experience into VR and AR experiences by working together with VR and AR creators to ensure that the experiences created match people's specific cultural backgrounds. Number 6, aged healthcarer of the future. Robots will be expected to take over more and more of the manual work required in assisting elderly people. And considering that there will be more elderly people living longer, that's pretty good news.
Hello.
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 But while we try and make the most of what robots can offer, the aged healthcarer will be the living link between humans and robots. Number 7, esthetician. People have been enhancing their looks for ages, more or less intrusively. Like it or not, in the future, there will be increasingly more ways to significantly boost one's appearances. Personalized skin and hair care services, face or body prosthetics, and developments in biochemistry will turn people into nearly anything that they want. How the government will keep track of changing faces and appearances is another big question. All these technological developments might be dizzying, and it's the esthetician's job to work with a client to assess their beauty and health needs and apply the best solution. Number 8 is the community support worker. They work with people who need extra social support, including people who feel unwell, are experiencing the death of a loved one, or moving into a new community. As people increasingly live in denser areas in large metropolitan cities, it will be harder to reach them. A community support worker supports a specific community and provides specialized support. They connect people with psychological support, healthcare, and social integration services. They will be making use of body sensors. The client gives the community support worker permission to monitor sensors in their homes and on their bodies so they can step in when needed. I have mixed feelings about this, by the way, but let me know what you think about this in the comments. If you are someone who wants to have a fulfilling and meaningful career, oftentimes that means taking some risk and changing your career. If that is something that sounds scary to you but exciting at the same time, well, then this channel is for you. And in that case, make sure to subscribe and also hit the notification bell and make sure that it's set to all notifications so that you won't miss a single video from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.